My guess is you have never seen one of these. This is a double row builder, or double row bedder, depending on what part of the country you're from. Let's talk about what's going on here. Let's talk about what a row builder does. You put it on the back of your tractor and it builds a raised bed in the field. Where we live here, we get such gully washers, i.e. 4, 5, 6 inches of rain in an hour. It'll wash the topsoil and everything else that you've planted with it way down towards the Mississippi, I'm guessing. So you use a row builder to raise your crop. The gully washer rain and any other problems that might come down will go in between the raised rows, and your crop works great. It's actually, when we started using it, it was a game changer. But this is a double row builder. In essence, the outside discs are your standard row builder attachments, and the inside discs are just another set configured to run a simple row. Now, this is something that we built here on the farm. I don't know if they're manufactured like this or not, I have no idea. But the idea was to do twice as much work with the same amount of pole, same amount of time, and mostly the same amount of fuel. So let's take a closer look. As you can see, pretty standard discs, that you find on numerous farm equipment. You can see the bracketing on the toolbar. One thing that is different though is I put some tractor weights on to push this assembly down. During the prototype phase, I thought I could get deeper rows with more weight. Let's go look at what we got over here and see what we've done. We just finished turning one of our areas of garden. Now this is a little deceiving because this was freshly turned today, but you can certainly see the rows are here. As you look down, you can certainly see that they're raised rows and they have areas in between them. But these rows are not as wide as the single row builder. Well, that's because you have less space between the discs. So this was anticipated. This bed is for summer greens. Although an interesting design and a fun project for the spring, it certainly has some drawbacks. The way it usually works when you run a row builder is you go down the rows where your tires are and you just continue all the way down the field, basically staying in the same row, one after the other after the other. With this, that won't work because you'll run a row right here and then you'll run your tire in the same spot and the next row will be too close. So that's something that we had to overcome. I'm a little disappointed that the rows are not as clearly defined as I would have liked. But nonetheless, I think it'll be fine. Now, if we were going to plant corn here, that would be different. First of all, I'm afraid the rows would be too close. But when you hill corn, i.e. move the dirt up around the stalk a little later in the season after they've come up, there wouldn't be much dirt there to move up. So we're going to go back to conventional row building with wider rows when we do the corn and maybe even the beans, haven't decided. The double row builder may or may not be, for your farm or homesteading operation, but I think we'll keep it around for a little while just to see how it goes. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. If you like this video, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make a comment. Until next time, I'll see you down at the barn.